inner sanctum and final enlightenment.
Yes?
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Where'd you come from?
impressive display, but a wasted effort. Delay nothing but your own deaths.
Watch out! He's pulling down the ceiling! He's up there on the balcony. Come on. Enough, Werther. Give us the bow.
How dare you? I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
We're waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
What trickery
Where'd
is
you
this?
come from? Yes?
So the the restoration of this way shrine means that... What? What are you talking about? A vamp. Deep inside, it brings me joy. Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed. It's been a long time since I felt that way. You risked everything. I can't think of a more... If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask. Please, take the bow. Even with Vertha gone, I have been sworn to protect it. For the time being, if remnants of our kind who escape, even I have been sworn to protect. For the time, if remnants of our kind who escape the betrayal at the hands of the dwarves exist there, perhaps they will find this place one day. If there's assistance I can provide, just ask. It's the least I can do.
It's beautiful. I think if we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives. I've been thinking about... No. This has to end. If we head back to the castle and kick the front door in, we're gonna be knee-deep. Let's head back to Eastron and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
I heard it described in tale. Indeed. But what of Serana? Can she be trusted? I suppose that's it. Let me address the Dawn Guard and then we'll be off. The men deserve.
Yes?
Everyone, gather round.
It sounds like...
Come on then. We haven't got
that's
all
the
day.
last bit of the prophecy. So I am. I guess we could use my blood. Do you have any arrows? Elven arrows? I'm not going to just bleed on any old thing. Oh, all right then. I don't think you can ever be ready. I'm doing my best to not think of him as my father anymore. We've got enough to worry about right now.
For too long,
You stay focused,
we've allowed
and I'll
these
worry about
vampires to
Let's just
poison
get this over with.
Kill our people. Now, we finally have the means
Just
to strike
leave me
back.
alone for now.
We now
Be
have
fine.
Ariel's bow. The gods themselves have favored us, and we
What
must
now?
answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy.
If you're putting yourself in harm's way, you'd best be prepared. Take the Eastron had a surprising stockpile of weapons and armor. Take a look. Good, cozy little place. All right, I'll take note. He'll mind you and us don't. And heed also this. He's no pet. Mist. Now, you be careful with the
This
creature.
is the time.
This is fine for now. Keep yourself armed and... Good luck.
I knew it would come to this one day.
This is it.
Eyes for
Your eyes open.
Do you need something?
Prophecy is no more.
It's time. Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkahar.
We'll make sure there's nothing. I'm as ready as I
The
can.
trolls will serve us well, I think.
Watch the sky. traveler.
Welcome to... Take a look. Good doing business with you.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around.
They can barely...
Today, they take away your strength.
You'll do all right someday. Today you need to keep training.
Enough with the training. You want to go fight something?
No fighting just yet. Not till Skjor says so. Vilkas said you're the new Kodlak. I don't know what that means, but you seem honorable, so that's good. Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Against its own people. So rise up, children of the Empire. Rise up, Stormcloaks. Embrace the word of mighty Talos. He who is both man and divine. For we are the children of man. We shall inherit both heavens and earth. And we, not the elves or their toadies, will rule Skyrim
Do you need something?
forever. Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring.
By the eight!
There's a
Look at the sky!
You
and neither
will
magic.
be
Evgir Ornstein has come at last. The
mine.
season unending.
Today, they take away your strength. But what of tomorrow? What then? Do the elves take your hope? Your businesses? Your children? Your very lives?
Tiny blades don't turn it.
And what does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial Revolution enforces the will of the Dalmor! So rise up!
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you sleep.
Rise up, Stormcloaks!
Do you need something?
Word of mighty Davos! He
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Leave no vampire. One of you. No vampire in one piece. Where'd you come from?
You need something?
Where'd you come from?
you need something?
Serana, my darling, I see you still favor keeping a pet.
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic being.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid. I'm not
It appears I have you to thank for... I knew it was only a matter of time before she'd return with hatred in her heart. A small price to pay for the betterment of our... Yes, yes. And what happens when you've slain me? Is Valerica next? Is Serana? Then my daughter is truly lost. She died the moment she... Yes, quite. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second. Little patience for talk. Good. Let's end. This.
that's done. I'm not I'll probably stay with the Dawn Guard. They're respectable fighters. And I think they see... Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned. That's what I wanted to hear.
So, I suppose this is difficult for you.
I think my father really died a long time ago. This was just... the end of something else. I did what needed to be done. Nothing more.
I think perhaps. I think you did more than that. You have my thanks.
Yes?
Marcus!
You appear to have something on your mind. What is it? Absolutely. If you wanted to bring some to me, I'd be happy to provide you some of... What? Are you... Then I see nothing preventing my... Allow me to gather some of my things. And from the bottom of my heart, I think.
Do you need something? You brought that up before. I think I was a little short with you. Of course it matters to you, but you don't get to make this decision for me. Probably not. I'm not talking about this with you anymore. Yes? I was hoping it wouldn't smell. I'm not talking about this with you.
Wolf!
What now?
You appear to have something on your mind. What? Then I see. Allow me to. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. I'll return to Castle Volta as soon as I'm finished gathering. You appear to have some. What? Then I see. Allow me to. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank
you. Well? Knockest!
It's good to be home again. I understand what you did for my family, but the prophecy never sat well with me, and I don't want to be a part of it. Well, I think the soul can. In the meantime, if there are any potions, absolutely. If you wanted to bring some to me, I'd be. As you've been. Let's just. You should find no difficulty. You. I've planted some new herbs in the courtyard garden. I hope they'll grow.
Do you need something?
My bones ache, wares and weapons, all for sale. It has been too long since I tasted it.
You know that our supply is
Many
limited.
find
It
so
will be
many
a season or more before we get a new
most
shipment from the
when
south.
they look apart. My ears hear the truth in your words. Prasad was able to take a look. My body shakes with the need. May your come and see what
These sands are cold, but Khajiit
yes,
feels warm
of
as
course
well.
you are.
Releasing a captured dragon.
Just a servant of Skald.
I'm Skald's house. That's quite a bold claim. I'd need proof before I could possibly accept it.
My only aim is to keep...
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant. Nope. Sovngarde waits for dust cleaners.
You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather. I'm here, if you could call it that. I fought in the Great War. About 30, they ended up by Akatosh. All the blood. Smell of flesh burned and pulled apart by magic. I never want to do that to another soul. Ever again. To another fine day in Dawnstar.
Honor to you, my Thane.
My family has served Skull Felgate's family for generations.
I've been in charge of Dawnstar. That's quite a bold claim. I'd
Skull
need
is very
proof before I could possibly accept it.
The tenacity of the Imperial Legion is legendary. We need to be ready for him.
You look off.
I'm sure you're...
Get...
He's the most helpful word. May I just say it's a pleasure to have you in the challenge. Really.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend. Well, well. I haven't seen one of these beauties in a long time. You're damn right I'm interested. Well, considering no one else in Skyrim would buy some... Tell you what, you bring me books like this, and I'll pay 1,000 gold each. I'll even... Here you go. Archmage or not, my rules of... Books still stand. All right, then.
While I doubt we'll ever be truly rid of vampires in Skyrim, you've certainly made it a much safer place for now.
Do you have a moment? We both realized that if Isran's even allowed us in here, and if he's that concerned, yes, these vampires are a new...
Gunmar and I agree that we're going... Gunmar and I have a lot of work to do here. He's a priest of our...
He's a little eccentric. Well, that's...
I think he had regular...
So maybe you could ask Isran if he knows anything? Just keep in mind that he...
Well, he might not like the idea. Hope you're getting along with You're back... I often wonder where we... Here, let me show you... Assuming you have the smithing skills, you should be able to make this yourself at Gunmar's Forge. The two of them just never got along. That's why Isran didn't have you go looking for him. He sent you after us. See you.
I don't trust that man. And I suppose she's right. I shouldn't let... Last I heard of him, if he can maintain some appearance of norm... Hey.
Another cake. I've spent enough time underground myself, but what now?
I knew you had it in you. Arcay wasn't so sure. But I knew it. You are a I'm sure I'll manage to repay him later, but... Is this... Isran's done nothing but... Look, what's that? Fine. I'll see you at Fort Dawnguard then. Don't worry. Arcay will show me the way.
The first word of soul-tearing. The essence of your enemy's life form.
Give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord.
If Ulfric needs a favor, don't be so sure of
Anyone
that.
else better
We've
pay
intercepted
well.
couriers from Solitude. The Empire's put...
Keep your eyes open. Until next time.
You thieving little elf! By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
All right. But you just watch yourself. Next time I might not be so lenient. Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted Nah. Well, your bounty is low. All right, get out of my sight. But you're known to me now, scum. Remember that.
He knows that. They all know that.
Yeah, but first, tell me, why is an elf
Speak with
want to
Garmar.
fight for
He'll size
Skyrim?
you up and see where we can
Watch
best use your
yourself out
talents.
there.
The Empire thinks it holds Falkreath from us, but the souls of Skyrim's bravest are buried there. Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and my shouting Torg to the ground. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him. I'm not sure why Tullius is wasting his time trying to take Winterhold from us. Soon enough, we will march on Solitude, and on that day the heroes of Sovngarde will march with us, and the Empire will fall. Now that the Empire has been driven from the Reach, we can put a stop to the raping of her silver mines. That silver... We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an Empire that will... Untold numbers of Nords died defending the Empire. Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his... We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us. I killed Torg to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend it? Indeed, Elisif has been, but the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen. And there hasn't been a true. For too long, he's been handpicked by the Emperor, and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls. It's time we had a real High King. My father. I, his only son. When finally set free, I returned, clamoring in angry voices. The throne of Isgomor. The throne of my father.
If by message you mean all that shoving a sword through his gullet.
You're the one who saved the Fire Festival, I remember.
Hail, Summer.
Need something?
Not my finest hour. No. Being honorable might make you a good... Good. I'll see if I can get some copies made for the men. Here, something for you.
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on
Speak with Legate, Rick. There's not much up there. But if we can regain Winterhold, our proximity to Windhelm, Ulfric will want to take Whiterun from us. But we will hold fast. Ulfric will want to take Whiterun from us. But we will hold. Controlling the Pale gives Ulfric a port town and takes the pressure off of Windhelm. By holding on to Falkreath, we control access to the Reach, Whiterun, and the Rift. Ulfric will try for it soon. We'll be there to stop him. Ulfric's Stormcloak's head rolling away from his lifeless body. Ulfric's Stormcloak's head. The Legion's always been here. Without us. Take, for example, Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'm originally from Cyrodiil, sent here at the request. Now, he'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Baldwin.
from its living vessel.
Where'd you come from? It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.